Alright, so we got most of the wood milled up yesterday. I ran out of time before work, so we are kind of left with this big sucker and this big sucker over here that are probably going to end up becoming firewood unless we can figure out something else to do with them. Because we're not going to have them come out to mill more. It's very expensive, but we did get quite a lot of board here. Now, this tree was a silver maple, not exactly high-end wood that people are looking for, but it's still got some beauty and some usefulness, especially since I had him cut. Everything was at least an inch thick. And I think about half of it is between 1 1/4 and nearly 3 inches thick. So down at the bottom here of this big stack, you can see I've got a couple very thick boards. Those two will become, one of those two will become a mantelpiece for us, as long as everything holds up enough, doesn't, completely crack to nothing. You can get an idea of what some of the grain looks like here. We've got this beautiful coloring, and when it's wet, presumably when it is sealed and finished, darkens up really nicely. I've got a whole bunch of sawdust stuck on here still. But the end result is we are quite happy. Should have enough wood to make some live edge shelving for the house. There's only a couple places in the house that we can really put live edge, but we'll take all the bark off, maybe make some shelving, and cut some two-dimensional things out, and just hopefully not waste all of it, right? So now I need to do a whole ton of cleanup. It looks like we had a bit of a storm or something back here. Just stuff is everywhere. I need to rake as much of the sawdust and shavings that actually escaped the tarp into some of the garden beds. A lot of it did go into the tarp, so I have this pile of very fine sawdust that I intend to use where the mushrooms will be grown, since the mushrooms should very much enjoy the soft maple that we've got here. And I do have some barky kind of pieces that may not necessarily be useful for any sort of crafting, so that stuff is gonna get thrown in the wood pile. And thinking about the future, Maria is interested in possibly turning the stump into a gnome house. There's all sorts of stuff online where you cut some of the side off at an angle, and you can put a roof on and put a door on the front, and we'll see. That might be kind of cute. We're going to plant around it anyway, so best to make it into a nice, mostly permanent fixture for as long as it's going to be here, but it might as well look good. So yeah, I am going to start getting to work, getting the wood properly stacked up in the garage so it can dry, and yeah, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.